All right, hello everybody. KVUE Chief Meteorologist Hunter Williams here with you for our nightly extended update on the forecast here on KVUE Plus and YouTube Live and all of our streaming platforms. The main thing for this forecast is the heat. We do have a few little subtleties we'll talk about, maybe a little cooler and some rain chances this weekend. But again, the main thing, I think some triple digits returning to our forecast here across Central Texas in the next couple of days. Live view outside on this Monday afternoon, just after 7:20 now on this Monday. These are the headlines. So high pressure is going to be building in across our area. If you follow the weather, like nationally, the big story has been some pretty substantial heat over parts of the southeast into Florida. I think Tampa had some crazy, feels like heat index values up close like 120. So that heat dome, that area of high pressure is going to start to move back west a little closer to us, which means upper 90s to lower triple digits. So to be clear, nothing too crazy about that for late July into August here in Central Texas. These numbers are going to be very close to, if not just a little above average, but just want to give you a heads up. It's been kind of an odd summer. Heat is going to continue to intensify as we go through this week. Then this weekend, we'll get back into some rain chances. Honestly, this weather pattern kind of cyclical. It's like what we've dealt with the past couple of weeks, where the weekend brings this little cool down and some added moisture. I think a similar deal as we get into this upcoming weekend. Live view outside, still just kind of crazy to look at Lake Travis and see how full it is. It's not completely full, but it's now within several feet of full pool, which is at 681. High temperatures today. It was hot, sure, but it was technically a little cooler than average. 97 for Camp Mabry, 97 at the airport. The normal is 98. The record today was 105. Thankfully, we did not get that hot. So the updated calendar, there's our 97, and that is a blue box, which now brings us up to 22 days that have been cooler than normal. Pretty crazy. Still only 2 have been above that we had last week, and then 3 have been exactly normal. But now as we get into the last 3 days of this month, tomorrow I've got 99, so that'd fill in a red box. I've got 100 Wednesday, another red box, and then as we go to Thursday, I believe I still have 99 in the forecast. So that would, I believe by the last day of the month that we actually go up where the average is 99, so that would be a gray box. Counting the triple digit days though, so we had the one last week, which was the only one we've had so far in July. We had 2 back in the middle of May, and that huge stretch between with no triple digit heat. So our total for this year, only 3 triple digit days. Compare that to last year, where at this point we had 32 triple digit days. So that was way above normal. An average entire summer would bring about 32, 33 triple digit days. So that was way ahead of schedule. But this, what we're experiencing now, is definitely behind what is typical. Now, as we go into late July, early August, we talked about that. This is climatologically speaking, just looking at the statistics, it differs, every year depending on the weather pattern. But generally speaking, this is the hottest part of the year. Late July into the first half of August. So today's average high is 98. In a couple days, that will go up to 99, which is the hottest that the average high temperature gets at any point of the year here in Central Texas. And, we stay hot, obviously, August into September. But then by late September, October, and in November, you can see we start to fall down, getting into the fall. The coolest the average high gets, by the way, at any point of the year here in Central Texas is 62, which happens in mid to late January. Current numbers across the state right now, sitting at 94 in Austin, 97 in Laredo, a little cooler, a little sea breeze, looks like down along the Gulf Coast. Corpus is at 89, Brownsville at 88, Dallas is at 95. It's been really hot for the DFW area the past couple of days, and that heat's going to continue to ramp up because of this heat dome. As you can see, this is where it's at now. It was basically here, right? So it was just cooking heat across the southeast, into the Carolinas, into Florida. And now as this moves west, it's starting to weaken a little bit. So again, we're not going to have these same high-end heat impacts in our forecast, but it is going to get hotter. And that's just kind of the bottom line of this forecast. Speaking of heat alerts, in the orange, these are heat advisories. Then the higher end extreme heat warnings, which we have. You can see that does include much of Florida, including that Tampa area, which I believe hit 100 for the first time on record. Pretty crazy. You think a place like that maybe would have hit 100, but down along the coast hit 100 degrees there. And you can see some more extreme heat warnings over parts of Mississippi River Valley up to St. Louis, and then also over parts of the Midwest. And then these go as close to us as about Dallas and parts of North Texas. For now, these will go through Tuesday in the evening through tomorrow evening, but it wouldn't surprise me if these get maybe extended through the week for those areas. I don't think that we're going to be meeting our heat alert criteria, which are a little bit more substantial here in central Texas. But again, nonetheless, it's going to be hot over much of the state the next couple of days. This is the hourly forecast for your Tuesday. Even in the morning, I don't think we're going to have a lot of cloud cover around, so it's a bright, sunny, scorching hot day. We'll go up to about 99 for the afternoon high. We very well could hit 100 tomorrow. If we're a degree off, we could overachieve and hit 100 again tomorrow. But for now, we'll say 98 Kingsland, 97 Johnson City, Llano 97, Fredericksburg about 94 for you, 96 in Mason, 99 in Del Valle, Pflugerville, Round Rock 97, Leander 97, Laga Vista a little cooler 95, 97 Buda, Kyle, Wimberley, San Marcos also around 97. 97 in Giddings, LaGrange 98, Smithville 97 in the forecast for you, same number for Elgin. Okay, so the hottest day this week, I think, will be Wednesday. Now, it's not a huge difference. We're virtually the same, right, for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But you can see I do officially have 100 in the forecast on Wednesday. And then Friday into Saturday, we'll start to slowly drop those numbers down a little bit as rain chances will return. This time, it's not really because of any tropical moisture. That ridge breaks down. We could have a weak little boundary, try to get a little closer to us from the northwest. So these are 20 to 30% rain chances Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not a major change, but the 7-day rain for both our GFS American model and European model actually a little more optimistic as of today. Some quarter to half-inch type totals, and you guys know the drill. This is not going to be area-wide, right? This will be scattered, so there's going to be some areas that don't get any rain at all over the next 7 days. But pockets that see a quarter of an inch to a half-inch plus certainly look fair game as we go into this weekend. Tropical outlook. A few little areas we're watching, so we've got this down here over the main development region that's come off the coast of Africa, this over the open Atlantic. Some of the models have been a little bit more enthusiastic about that, but nothing crazy right now. We've got some stormy weather down here off Central America. The Gulf is quiet right now. And the Hurricane Center is not officially tagging anything, saying no tropical development over the next 7 days. Again, this little wave, we'll watch it. Some of the model data has gone crazy with that. So we'll keep an eye on this. But as of now, the experts at the Hurricane Center not tracking any major tropical potential over the next week. For tonight, mostly clear. It'll be all dry tonight, down to about 75 degrees. Tomorrow, again, we don't really have much low cloud cover in the morning, so as soon as the sun comes up, it will be the heat will be on. We'll go up to about 99 for the afternoon high tomorrow. Maybe some areas making a run at 100. Then we do have 100 in the forecast by Wednesday, so mostly sunny, hot, 100. Thursday, 99, still even into Friday, we're at 98, and then those rain chances come into play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Especially on Saturday, looking at the new data, so I bumped us up a little bit at 30%. And this won't bring in any frigid air, far from it, but it will cool us down a little bit. So Saturday, 96, then Sunday, 95. I think we'll drop those rain chances again as we get into early next week on Monday. And the high temperature will go back up to about 98 degrees. That's all I've got for you. Again, pretty straightforward this week. It's just kind of classic summertime stuff. It's going to be hot, so y'all stay hydrated. Take care of yourself in this heat. We'll take a quick break here on KVU Plus, and the next update from me will be KVU News at 10, coming up here in about 2.5 hours. We'll see you then. Y'all have a good night.